Hello, everyone, and welcome to what I was told that I need to call this Team Spirit News. So this is the first edition of Team Spirit News. My name is Mitchell. Appreciate you guys tuning into this. I don't know how many times I'll do this. Maybe this is the first and only time, but I got a ton of information downloaded yesterday and today, and just asked what I do with it. As I started thinking about posting this, I thought this is going to be so lengthy and the time is going to be just too much to write and go over it and edit it. So they told me to put it in video. Actually, they told me to put it in video first, and I wanted to write it. And I had to say to myself, okay, as I literally walked out of the bedroom and I said, what would you do if you weren't afraid? And I just said I would make a video. So I have notepads. I kept trying to come up with different names: Mitchell the Messenger's Message, Intuitive Mitchell's News Update. And then finally they said, no, we told you it's Team Spirit News. So this is Team Spirit News, and I'm your ace reporter, Mitchell. So very interesting. This is going to be more relaxed and fun, so I hope you enjoy it. It's probably going to be longer. I want to say, if you have not, and some of what prompted this is probably the spirit science videos. So if you haven't watched any of the spirit science videos, amazing work, amazing stuff. It's so professionally done. This young guy, Joshua or Jordan, I think his name is Jordan, that's doing this is just amazing. So check some of those out. I just finished watching the God Math one, which was all about the Fibonacci curve and the number pi and the 7.36 number. I know I'm getting those digits wrong, don't correct me. It's got to sink in. So amazing stuff. Even chakra clearing and channeling and all those, and the super psychics in China. So definitely check that out. But I wanted to go over a couple things. This morning, and many of you, maybe this is when you get a lot of information as well when you're in the shower. That's when I tend to do my grounding, cleansing of my chakras, setting them. It's become more concise, more just intentional. Although lately I've had to kind of go back to the old pattern of literally with color cleansing each and every one and clearing and charging them. So something has definitely happened in the last like 5 days, and you're echoing it. The private conversations I'm having with people are amazing. And as I was going through that, setting my intentions to vibrate, resonate, and operate in love, and that I am, and the healing and everything, I felt energy outside the shower curtain, acknowledged it, and I said, what's that about? And it was literally like just an upgrade. And the image I saw in my head was Team Spirit became Team Spirit turbocharged. So there, it's like I got, and this is the image, it's like I got a whole new group of people on the other side. So Team Spirit just doubled or tripled or got turbocharged, however you want to put it. So it felt very, very connective. And many of you are echoing this. I wrote this down, that many of you are saying this as well. So there's one wonderful YouTube friend over in France that we talk a little bit about aliens and UFOs and things like that. And I so appreciate that we can have those private conversations. But this morning, after we had some private conversations, you sent me some links. I'm going to review those links and then post a few of them that I feel some people might be interested in seeing. I posted on Facebook. So you want to look up Intuitive Mitchell or Intuitive Messenger to see those post. But yesterday morning I was at work. I do have a corporate day job. So I was at work and I walked by a TV screen and I saw the Pope, and I had also seen somebody say that he was retiring, and they made a joke, are they going to hang his jersey up? I think it's a sports reference. So I walked by and immediately I thought, there's some kind of alien connection to this. And some of you may think I'm crazy, but I'm putting it in YouTube video, so it's out there. But years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, the actual Pope said that we don't discount that he said something to the effect of, we are acknowledging that we might not be the only beings in the world and the universe. And I always call that damage control, because if aliens and UFOs come full disclosure, a lot of major organizations and religions are going to take a beating because of their belief system that we are the only ones, God created only us, etc., etc. So I always made a joke and said that was damage control. And when, excuse me, I have my coffee here and everything, it's a morning. I feel like I'm on The View. So it's going to be a long one. My prediction is 17 minutes. So I immediately felt that there was something connected about that. And then this morning, I was having that private conversation with my friend in France. And then this morning, another friend who is in Alaska was making a comment, and I haven't looked at this, but about either a lightning bolt or lightning coming down to the Vatican. And she was saying something about the Pope and aliens, and maybe what he knows now he doesn't want to deal with or can't handle. What I kept getting was, and you're going to laugh, is they're bringing in someone younger and hipper. And I wouldn't be surprised, what I feel is I wouldn't be surprised if the next leader is going to be either the youngest Pope or leader they've ever had. And I keep saying leader because it almost feels like they're not going to have a pope. Now, that would probably be just craziness for the Catholic Church. But it almost feels like they're bringing in someone younger, hipper, again, damage control. A lot of speculation here, and it's fun. I enjoy it, and we'll see what comes out of it. So there's definitely something going to be happening there, I feel like, and I don't know what. I think we'll get more on that. Also, shifting gears a little bit, someone posted in one of our private pages about a lot of people separating long-time relationships. What I did by full spread here, Sunday, December 30th, I did the full spread, one card for each month. And if I'm not mistaken, February was the Two of Cups, which has the lovers in it. And I thought, oh, that's cool. It's Valentine's Day, Two of Cups, etc., etc. When I get to February 1st, I pulled the Two of Cups back out and add 3 cards to it. And the first couple of videos just kept saying things like separation, moving on, walking away from relationships that are not the best for you. That is a cat's tail in the background, just so you know. It's not the alien landing yet. That is Bartolomeo. So he's up on the table. So, and there's a cat tail coming out. So he's making an appearance. So there's definitely something going on about that. And here's what Team Spirit kind of connected with me on that. There's the separations, and there's also a lot of new relationships. And the new relationships seem to be more, and I'll use the word platonic, but they seem to be less romantic and more friendship, more connective, more, I just heard the word consulting. But and then also animals. You know, Bartolomeo, that's perfect timing that he comes walking through because he's a new addition to our family. And anytime you add a new person to a group of friends, or a baby comes into a family, or an animal comes into a house, the entire dynamics of the relationship, the unit, change. So I feel like even Bartolomeo coming into our home, because now we have 3 cats, 2 dogs, and my partner Fabian, that it changed the dynamics. Sebastian, the middle cat, is not acting quite the same. Toby's even changed a little bit. The dogs are pretty settled themselves. So it's been very interesting. And Bartolomeo now is 3 times now, as we're sitting watching TV, crawled up, sat on my belly, laid his head on my chest, and just sat there in complete peace for about 10 to 15 minutes. And I believe it's almost like a healing and a connection and a changing of his and my vibration as he's sitting there, which of course it would. So I do acknowledge, you guys, there's a lot of, and I'm going to call it unit vibrational changes. How about that? Someone coined that and tweet that. So there are a lot of unit vibrational changes. And when I think of like our blog talk radio show, you know, with Jamie the Psychic, and then Jamie bringing Evan on and being an amazing addition to the team, and then setting up Brenna, Sandy, and Daniel as part of the team and the admin group. It's like there's this cool unit there. And, you know, we're 6. It's a 6th year. It's an amazing, we had, and Jamie even said it, last Sunday night was like the first night where everything was in place. Everybody was there and in place. And it was the most high energy. Evan and I were being stupid as all get out. But the interesting thing was, is the moment any of us started to give a reading for someone, it's like, whew, we came right into the zone. So, you know, unfortunately, sometimes we have to be entertaining as well, which I appreciate. I saw Teresa Caputo last Friday night, and it was entertaining, but the messages that she delivered were also incredibly healing. You know, even just watching it was amazing to see. So, a lot of stuff going on there. Like I said, I will be posting some of those links as well. And I tell you what, that's about 10 minutes, and that's all I felt like I had today. So I don't know what will happen with Team Spirit News, but I have a feeling it's going to be like once a week. So we will see where this takes us. I thank you so much, and I'll go ahead and set the intention now for healing, for confirmation, for guidance for you, and that you would vibrate, resonate, and operate in the highest possible frequency of love that you can today. Check out my Facebook page. The link is on this YouTube channel, so if you see Intuitive Mitchell, click on that. And then you'll see the link to the Facebook page, the Blog Talk Radio, and all that stuff. And you can go to either the fan page or the personal page, and I'll put up the links that I feel most of you would be interested in. Thank you all so much for your activity and your engagement with the YouTube video and this channel. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good day.